that this will work. So we've got his screen for his turn, and this is SLxSoldier over here with the red hat. And then over here, I'm going to replace cards.
This is Rexa!
Let's go.
Rexa!
Victory or death! Victory or death! Let the hunt begin.
The light protects me. The light protects me.
Tell me if this is fine.
There we go. And he just ended his. Switch over. Now, being a warrior and having a fire war axe early on, incredibly powerful. 3 damage, so anything lower than 4 mana in most cases. Except for the occasional map, they look quite scary. So this warrior deck is looking like an aggro weapons. Meaning it's probably going to be a very strong. And we'll see if the warriors.
Blood and thunder!
Doesn't clear the board. I might have wanted to leave that for it.
Job's done.
Of the hunter.
No!
Hunter, if we can switch over to a hunter player, he's going to throw on a wild card. Clear up the board a little bit and pass his turn. Consideration here, is it worth trading anything into this wild card? Or which secret is it? This is a more controlling deck, so it could be misdirection, it could be explosive trap.
Push forward.
Snake trap even, but
Push forward.
see, he has actually allowed him to do attacks on, not the worst case scenario. Then the question, what is the plan with this 5 mana? Wants to stay mana efficient.
No!
Wild Pyromancer. Juggler, Unleash the Hounds, Timberwolf, huge combo play coming as soon as a warrior makes any kind of overextension and use a few. Interesting play because this is obviously traded. And if we could just flip over to another player.
Job's done.
Hunter's going to be looking at a little bit of pieces that he's looking for. Just this juggler. Again, there's only one creature on the board, those Unleash the Hounds. He's got 2 of them, but they're only worth 1 doggy, one minion, and just doesn't come out too much. This Knife Juggler does at least trade out with the taunt. It's something. You're in a situation where you can't really...
Put this apple on your head.
I'm not sure the just not seeing much of an option. options. Just gonna throw things out of the board. See if he's willing to overpay on actions and cleric gaps.
Mind if I roll knee?
This weapon really has to be used. Well, finally we've got
French is somewhat playable, but it's not going to allow him. Oh, he's not going to go for it.
now I still wish we had two videos right now.
They all bend to my command!
Give me that!
That weapon still not quite. Oh my goodness. That really is one.
For the war chief! Try this! Suffer!
Very true there. Yeah, I wasn't able to get anything set up, but early little pirate completely dominated the board.
So strange.
Such a control.
And they're really. Sorry? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, so it's Pokemon style.
Yes.
You
King
knock
of the
out the
Hill.
deck.
King of the Hill, absolutely.
That's kind of interesting, because of course then the opponent plays with a new deck against the deck that they're familiar with.
Yes,
So
and that
it
is
does
the idea
kinda-
that you do bring a variety of decks. You'll bring, a deck that can deal with some of like
Versus Anduin versus Gera.
The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death!
The light shall bring victory.
Still way too low. I'm going to turn it down like ridiculously low. I'm going to turn us to the maximum. And let me know if that is more reasonable. We're on about a 30-second delay, so hopefully we'll know soon. And let's see who's going here first. First turns happen fast and furious.
Yes, I gotta admit these players actually both play really rapid quickly. Which is interesting because these types of games don't tend to reward fast play. You have, even when you're playing on the ladder, you've got those 40 seconds.
Medic!
Fire Warax early game makes such a huge difference. It's really mana inefficient to play it on turn 3, but pointing wouldn't seem to make any sense. That's going to be great value. This priest is stuck with where
I can't do that.
nothing to do, but if we switch over to our opponent who is playing
Pass me that Arclight spanner!
a little bit of board presence, straight into the face, and usually larger weapon, just the two damage off the weapon spell. thinking about blowing a card on this minion, but it always hurts to throw a card away on a minion that's drawn a card just by its battle plan. Giving up that card advantage. But feel the board clear, not really having another clean play. Should survive.
Is someone injured? We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Job's done. Hopefully get some card land on him. Harrison Jones. That card's you might see a Crowfarm Elite go into that cleric. Or this.
Try this!
It allows you to Shadow Sun player.
Taroga!
Hey, give me a minute!
I would normally obviously this is getting later games doesn't look like any kind of a strange combo base or anything like that. Job's done. 7 mana on the board. Nothing that really jumps out to him. Would be nice to get that. Might be a play to bring out the Frothing Berserker and actually just bring this play spawn down to a 1/1. Get your
I wonder.
Let's see who wants to play this. In fact, even just playing the card relax now.
The blade be thirsty!
He's definitely considering it. Now that the Frothing Berserker is out, you really want to make sure that it survives the turn. There's one most consistent way to do that. Oh, interesting.
For the War Chief! For Hellspree! Taroga!
Hey, give me a minute!
Trade the 2/2 body and the weapon, and then have the charge, clean it off, and then still be a 4/2. That's much better position than now. I mean, not much. Also, player, we will note that
In the light's name.
Job done. Every time you heal a character, I'm really this version of Frothing Berserker, but I don't think I'll stay alive very long. It is our warrior's turn. Little man in his head. Leave for 2 damage. Fiery Wax might just bring this Light Warden fantastic board position. Still got another 2 turns before you not too useful at the moment. Yeti doesn't really... Well, Yeti can potentially solve these problems, but it's going to take a turn. And there may be answers. This is actually a really tough situation. I don't see an obvious play.
Yeah, that Frothing is just gonna continue to get worse. There's no
We
immediate
must
fix.
consider.
Taste the mana.
The Yeti was kind of just sort of a hand to me and hope that you're made that into something.
Yeah, looks like the Warriors definitely.
Taroga!
Absolutely.
Expect we'll just pass all over the face.
At this point, I'm hoping that he puts this directly into. Oh, wow.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
The extra little bit above.
Hey, give me a minute!
No value, no real value in doing doing that. Might as well just attack in the face for the two damage. And
Yeah, he's really only doing it to get the extra attack in the first place.
yeah.
So, yeah, you might as well just hit directly with it.
Exactly. I mean, 2 damage, the guaranteed 2 damage into a minion can make a difference at some points, but against a
What
priest
now?
who has a heal for
That
2,
belongs in a museum.
I strike.
going down to 5, clear lethal. That almost every card needs to be cleared off this board. Priest knows that he is worried about possibility of weapons or chargers being in this warrior's hand. He knows this could very well be his last turn. These decisions have to be made. Didn't have an option to not, but it's not going to leave him with enough mana
I can't do that.
to really do anything else. And he's just going to kind of slowly do the math. Let's see, but
You have best.
Does appear to be up 2 it's the same deck.
fantastic. This is the tournament warrior, not just any.
Oh, it's straight up tournament warrior. That's,
Yeah.
yeah. Is it still out of sync? I'm not sure. The way that we're switching between
Gera
the 2
versus Jaina.
laptops essentially for both of you.
You asked for
It's
it.
a little out of sync,
Victory or
but
death!
there is a little bit of
2 laptops will run as
They go back to the laptop to sync them up again.
okay. We'll give that a shot.
After these messages,
Protect me.
and we are. Ooh, we've got a very interesting mage build. This is a questing adventure. Don't see that. But this is one of those. And you can roll out of it. So he's now got a 3/3 mana rim on turn. Taken out a that coin, arcane missiles. Hilariously strong first turn.
I hope you like my invention.
Job's done with your mana, right? Recycle the deck and get something on the board. Just gonna ping it down. If we switch over to our main, let's just stay back. Our warrior. Let's go back to our warrior if we would. We can just. Well, there you go. Why not? No. Still not. Job's done. Throw up that shield block and wait it out. I wonder if we'll see the quick runaway going into.
Give me a quest.
Or if. Oh, interesting. That's the question. Those are 2 targets that really have to go down. And here's the simple answer.
Try this,
Job's done.
So obviously here looking, I guess, for a way to see if you can prevent this from being taken out. Has the possibility of a freeze on it. Looking for what to do.
Someday I'll be just like you!
Drop the mana cost to that, and then looking to use that to freeze the enemies.
And I mean, this is this deck. This range. Sometimes you just kind of let your
let it
cards
go.
out to
For
battle.
the war chief! For Hellscream!
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, just pick out that charge as a 3/3, but cost you that Frost Nova. No real immediate answer. He's got all these spells.
Yeah, wants that questing out, but nothing really to defend it.
Yeah, this is a turn that really hurts his tempo, though. Spending and now with a boulder, no answer, no polymorph or anything of the kind. Draw. We switch over to him. Oh, another cone of coals. So, what's the play? Obviously, we can freeze these 2 minions, but we can't do that.
Give me a quest.
Oh no. Well, he's committed to it now.
by chance. And their warrior reacting to that.
Still, though, that question is just smash.
Shaking his head over the last one.
Oh, it's a weapon. I actually normally want to armor up that will not ever survive a turn
That's
on
true.
the board.
It's almost hard to see anything at this point.
Clearly designed to be some sort of a semi-miracle freeze.
They are bent to my command!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
With the mana, and once that was lost, all the momentum seemed to be gone, and now our warriors just stacking up and.
Taste the mana!
Warriors got a lot of ways to deal with the 2-2, and that really was step one of mission not accomplished.
He is just freezing things down to basically buy him some time.
The blade be Master
No, and depending on the deck here, maybe he's coming into some of his first cards where he's got freeze and ice lands and such, but no damage was done. The arcane explosion that only serves to buff the frothing berserker.
Yeah.
There really isn't actually an answer. I mean, the Cone of Cold not going to get a card that, I mean, maybe he hits a flame strike. Otherwise, just go straight to the face. And just hope. Because...
Pass me that Arclight's banner!
A Drake Fireball would not be even, like, I don't even know. With a Pyroblast, yes, Pyroblast would do it, or like Kobold. Finally, we see that combo card. This was the real linchpin that would have just that.
You require my assistance.
Job's done. Again. So the warrior does 3-0. Unfortunately, GG is called, and SLxSoldier is able to dominate Yuri in a 3-0 handy fashion.